Are you burned out and stuck in a job that you just can't leave? Well, today we are tackling burnout recovery without quitting your job. And the 5 things that I'm going to share are must do's. Burnout can snowball into a serious problem. And trust me, you cannot recover from burnout over a long weekend or a weeks long vacation. Hi, I'm Michelle, and I suffered from debilitating burnout that took years to recover from. And now I help people recover from burnout and take control of their career paths so they can start living life on their terms. Today, I am sharing 5 things that you know that you need to do, but you're not doing them because burned out people sacrifice these 5 things all the time to work more, to catch up on work, whatever, and their burnout just gets worse. And I want you to stay until the end because the 5th one that I'm going to share is the most important one. It's the glue that kind of binds everything together. All right, let's go ahead and get started. The very first thing you need to be doing is exercise. And the reason you need to be exercising is because it reduces the stress hormones and it increases your endorphins. And those endorphins boost your mood. And here's the thing, when you exercise, you feel physically and mentally stronger, and as a result, you are better able to handle stress at work. Now, I'll give you a personal example. I used to exercise all the time. I was a yoga teacher, and after my day job as a principal, I taught 5 classes each week in the evenings at various studios. But as work became more and more stressful, I started giving up those classes, and then I also didn't exercise at home because I needed to work more. And I can tell you from personal experience that as I let go of all of these things, but including exercise, I was less able to deal with stress. I was stressed out all the time and I had no release. Exercise is your release, and you only need to do about 20 minutes a day. You can find those 20 minutes. They don't have to be all at the same time. Break them up in 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there. And if you can, go outside and take a walk. Be around nature. It is so good for you. And I'll give you a bonus tip here as well to focus on your breath while you're exercising and lengthen those inhalations and exhalations, making them the same length. I promise you, it will relax you and you will feel totally chill. All right, the second thing that you need to do, but probably aren't doing, is to socialize. So as we become more overwhelmed by work, we start letting go of social opportunities. But socializing with people we enjoy being around increases those endorphins, those feel-good brain chemicals. And again, being around people that we enjoy being around helps us have a sense of well-being, belonging, and purpose, which burnout steals from you. So make sure that you are socializing. Meet with people once a week in person. Call 2 to 3 people a week as well, just to touch base. Here's the thing. We thrive when we feel like we're part of a community. And honestly, that's why I started Connect Collective. I am building a community of people who are burned out and want to recover from burnout and start living life on their terms by taking control of their career paths. And if that's something that interests you, I really hope that you'll join us by clicking subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of our community. All right, number 3. Are hobbies. Now, the really cool thing about hobbies is it allows for healthy psychological detachment. All that to say that when your brain engages in new or enjoyable tasks that disconnects you from work, then you're able to be creative and learn new skills and solve problems in new ways. And I don't know about you, but when I'm engaging in one of my hobbies like gardening, which I'm not really that great at, or making jewelry, I become completely engrossed in what I'm doing. And that's the whole point. If you're totally absorbed in that hobby, you're not thinking about work. So that's that psychological detachment. All right, number 4 is eating well. There is a reason the word hangry exists. Eating good food balances out your blood sugar levels, which in turn levels out your mood and keeps you from having these wild and crazy mood swings, which when you're burned out, you experience. Eating quality food also supports your gut microbiome, which bolsters your emotional and mental well-being. And furthermore, it helps support your immune system, which is attacked when you're burned out. So you need to do everything you can to boost your immune system because burnout is constantly depleting you. Okay, and the 5th one, the most important one, the glue that binds it all together is your mindset. And this is what I'll tell you, my friends, because I experienced burnout, and I will tell you that your mindset is keeping you stuck in burnout. Here's my question to you. What are you doing instead of taking care of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being? What narrative or script do you have running through your head that says, I can't exercise or meet up with my friends because fill in the blank, I have work to do or I'm too tired? Or some way, somehow, does sacrificing yourself for work make you feel important and needed? Listen, I've been there. And in a future video, I'm going to discuss the 5 mindsets that keep you locked in burnout. It's your mindset, your way of thinking that keeps you from changing the patterns of behavior you need to change to get out of burnout. And these 5 things are so important that not fixing them now is just going to keep you on the burnout treadmill. It's what exacerbates the burnout, and that burnout will just follow you to the next job, even though you think the next job's going to fix it. Or if you decide to become your own boss, burnout will just follow you right there. Because I know that people hate to hear it, but you kind of cause your burnout. The job itself doesn't cause the burnout. The conditions are there, but as I've mentioned in my videos before, there is something about us. We might be a type A plus personality that always has to be on. But when we meet up with certain circumstances, that creates the burnout. So how is your burnout recovery journey going? Is there anything that you're struggling with? Are there any questions you have? Please drop them below. I would love to connect with you. If my personal experience helps just one person, I am happy to share what I know. Now, if you got value out of this video, please give it a like. And if you're having trouble setting boundaries at work, I've got a video for that. I'm going to link it for you here. Or if you want to watch another video on similar topics, just click one of these videos showing right here, and I'll see you in the next one.